Hey gang, I'm in the kitchen here, so obviously I'm going to be talking about a food tip. You see, we talk a lot about comfort foods, we talk a lot about emotional eating in my challenge groups, and I want to give this little tip. We oftentimes have a hard time planning. That's often the reason why we have a hard time eating right, is planning and making and doing a week's worth of food. And when you don't plan the food you're going to eat, then you end up taking whatever food comes at you that day. And we all know that office parties, people bringing in food, if you're gonna leave it up to other people and take it for chance at a restaurant, then most likely you're not going to eat the food that's going to help you get to your weight goal, whether it's to eat clean and feel better and energized, or whether it is to lose weight. So the first thing to do to help you be prepared for emotional stress is to make sure that you have a plan. If you don't plan, then you will plan to fail, sort of deal. The second thing is to attach your emotion to your efforts, instead of having your emotion come and go based on what happens outside of your control. You see, when you attach your emotions to your goal, then whatever happens through that day, you have a little bit more of a strength to get through it the right way. I think it was Zig Ziglar that said, attach your emotions to your efforts, so that way then you have more reason to stick with those efforts that you're doing, whether it be the weight loss or eating clean or eating healthy. So if we're going to try and avoid emotional eating, have a plan. Constantly be able to fill yourself with the food that you plan on doing. It might even help you to feel less tired, less stressed, because you have the energy and you have the good food. You feel better about yourself when you're eating healthier. And it might even help you through those hard times or stressful times a little bit easier if you're eating right. And then the second thing is to make sure that you have a reason for your goal, and you attach those emotions to your efforts and your goal, rather than just letting them come and be shaped by outside factors. Be in control of your reason. And if it's hard for you to remember, because in the moment, I know, kids are crazy, life is crazy, put reminders up, all over your fridge, all over your house, on your phone, wherever it is you need to do to remind yourself of the reasons why you're doing it. Then make that happen. So that way then when you're stressed out and you want to give in, you see something that reminds you of what you want. And make sure that the emotional reason is something that you hear. If your reason why doesn't bring you to tears, then you need to make it bigger. Either tears of I need to get out of the pain I'm in, or tears because I'm super excited where I'm going. So have a reason, have a plan, have the meals prepared, and make sure your emotions are attached to the reasons and the goals.